The unexpected fall of Bashar al-Assad's regime in Syria has stunned the world, marking a historic turning point for the country. Just a week ago, it seemed unthinkable that Assad, who had ruled with an iron fist for nearly a quarter century, would be ousted. But in a stunning reversal of fortunes, rebel forces launched an aggressive campaign from their base in Idlib in Syria's northwest, leading to the rapid downfall of the Assad government. The fall of Assad represents a seismic shift in the balance of power in the region. For Iran, a key ally of Assad, the loss is a devastating blow. Syria under Assad served as a crucial link in the Iran-Hezbollah axis, facilitating the transfer of weapons and strategic resources. The collapse of Assad's regime severely weakens Hezbollah, which has already been strained by its year-long conflict with Israel, and raises questions about the future of Iranian influence in the region. This development is being met with cautious optimism in Israel, where Iran is seen as an existential threat. The sudden disruption of Iran's influence in Syria is seen as a potential victory for Israeli security interests. Turkey's role in the Syrian conflict has also come under scrutiny. While Turkey officially denies supporting HTS, many believe that Ankara gave tacit approval to the HTS-led offensive. President Recep Tayyip Erdogan had long called for negotiations with Assad to facilitate a political solution that could help resolve the refugee crisis, particularly as more than 3 million Syrian refugees are currently living in Turkey. Assad's refusal to engage diplomatically with Turkey has been a major source of frustration for Erdogan. The future of Syria remains uncertain and many questions loom. HTS, which has roots in al-Qaeda, has spent years attempting to rebrand itself as a nationalist force. Its recent rhetoric has been more diplomatic, but its violent history complicates its future role in Syria. Furthermore, Turkey's support for various opposition forces, including the Syrian National Army (SNA), means Ankara will likely play a dominant role in shaping Syria's future, though its relationship with HTS remains complex. The Kurdish-led Syrian Democratic Forces (SDF), which controls a third of Syria's northeastern territory and is backed by the United States, could find itself sidelined in the new geopolitical reality. Turkey views the SDF as an extension of the Kurdistan Workers' Party (PKK), a Kurdish separatist group, and has long sought to eliminate its influence in Syria. The Kurds, like the country as a whole, now face an unpredictable future. With the sudden collapse of Assad's government, global powers have rushed to assess the implications. One immediate concern is securing Syria's chemical weapons stockpiles to prevent them from falling into the hands of insurgents or extremist groups. Another worry is the potential resurgence of the Islamic State (ISIS), which may attempt to exploit the power vacuum. As the world watches, the fall of the Assad regime occurs just as former US President Donald Trump prepares to return to the White House in January. Trump, who during his first term ordered military strikes against Assad and considered withdrawing US troops from Syria, may now face a dramatically different landscape as he weighs future American involvement in Syria. For Lebanon, the collapse of Assad's rule has significant implications. Syria has long been a conduit for Iranian weapons shipments to Hezbollah in Lebanon, and the loss of Assad's regime could weaken Hezbollah's position in the region. The sudden fall of Bashar al-Assad represents both a moment of hope for many in Syria and a deeply uncertain future. As power shifts in the region, the next phase of Syria's conflict will likely be shaped by competing interests, both domestic and international, and the complex relationships between insurgent groups, regional powers, and foreign forces.